Good morning and welcome to our Tuesday. I've woken up in Lisbon. I'm looking out at a street view. Unfortunately, we can't even open the doors to get out onto the tiny little balcony, but that's what I'm seeing. There's like a suitcase shop right opposite. My other half's just gone down to breakfast in the hotel and I'm about to join him now. We're in the Duas Nações hotel. Right. Ooh, I jumped there and I thought there was somebody with my reflection. It's right in the middle of the Baixa, which is the low area in town. You can hear breakfasty sounds. Yeah. Oh, I can smell breakfasty smells as well. It's only simple breakfast. It's included in the price of the room. Oh, so we've got cake, we've got bread, we've got like a squash machine, coffee instant machine, one of those machines. There's a toaster. That's my boyfriend's toast just gone in. Got some milk here. I thought, oh good, they got soy milk. Now I realise I think it's just normal milk. Cereals in a dispenser, cheese and ham, or just cheese, individually done. I wonder if that's a post-pandemic thing. We've got a choice of yogurts. We've got strawberry, tutti frutti or plain. Butter without salt, butter with salt. We've got tomatoes there and cucumber. We've got a selection of fruit, oranges, apples, kiwi fruits and pears. Collection of things like jams, Nutella, sugar for the coffee. Is that sweetener or something? Yes, that's sweetener. Sausages, mushrooms are my favourite. Eggs, scrambled eggs. And boiled eggs. Well, you know what boiled eggs look like, don't you? They look like that. Other than that, just some condiments there. That's my breakfast. Give me a big portion of cheese just for one person. I'm kind of committed to eating all those now. Anyway, very nice. It'll bring me round a bit, make me more human, I think. I've come back up to our room, only briefly. I'm having an annoying thing. You know, the other day, my other half was having trouble with phones. Well, twice, in fact. He's still charging his phone using my lead and power bank. It won't charge by any other means. It won't charge from the mains or with any other lead, apparently. Will it charge with any other lead?
No.
No, only my lead and my power bank. So we've got a temporary working solution. So he's going to get it sorted when he gets home. But anyway, I have upgraded my contract to have a bit more data because I was just using it all up, and my daughter's data as well. And now neither of our phones are working as like phones. We can use Wi-Fi if there's Wi-Fi, and you can use it over the Wi-Fi, but we can't make calls or texts or get any data when we're out of the house. So that's annoying. So I'm going to have to spend some of my very precious time in Lisbon now on the phone sorting that out. Well, that was another rather weird start to the day. So we had our breakfast and then I had to use my boyfriend's phone to phone my phone company, and well, they think they might have fixed it, added some kind of roaming bolt on. It will take effect within 24 hours or I've got to ring them again tomorrow. Thing is, my daughter's phone is similarly affected, so I'm not convinced that their fix will work, but we'll see. So while I was on hold for half an hour as the phone company in the lobby of the hotel, well, the breakfast room, I was kind of editing at the same time. One earphone in on the edit, and then the phone on speaker, you know, with the blinking, annoying hold music. But anyway, we managed. So I've got a vlog exporting now in the bedroom. My boyfriend is working at the desk in the breakfast area still. He says he just can't get away for another hour. He's working. But I've escaped, so I'm having a little quick walk in the Baixa area of Lisbon, which I'm very much enjoying. I've already bought myself a fridge magnet for €2. Oh look, I've turned around the corner and we've got a famous sight. Ta-da! It's the Santa Justa elevator. There are people standing up there on the platform. It's a great big lift basically. You can use a bus ticket to get up in it to the top, or you can just walk around and access the top from the streets above, because it just basically takes you to the higher level of street. The lift's just gone right up now. I managed to miss it. You can see tuk-tuks here waiting to take people. I don't consider them to be super authentic because I used to live here in the late 90s and there was not a tuk-tuk in sight in the 90s. They've come in since really, and the tourists seem to love them. So I'd say this is one of the more touristy parts of Lisbon, quite a shopping street. All the way down the middle you've got these restaurants. I've heard that the prices are much higher here than, you know, the authentic restaurants for locals. There are lots of little independent vendors as well selling their wares like handbags and children's toys, things like that, on the pavement, just on sheets, you know, and makeshift crates and things. You tend to get a lot of buskers as well. There are lots of sort of specific shops. So for example, that one's a makeup shop. Then we got a shoe shop, a jeweller's. There's a pharmacy right there. A lot of clothing stores actually. Ice creameries, coffee shops, the lot. Oh, and loads of knick-knack shops. Quite a few of these sort of newsagenty kiosks. I'm going to take a walk down to PRAÇA do COMÉRCIO. I did come down here yesterday in the dark actually, but it'd be nice to see it in the daylight. Oh yeah, that's my kind of busker, a flautist. That's where she was, just in there, right in the middle of the path as well. I'd never have the nerve to do that. I'd be worried that people would bash into me from behind and knock my flute out of my hand. She seems to be doing fine though. No thank you. Someone's trying to sell me sunglasses. I'm not a sunglasses person, I'm a sun hat person. That said, I've left it in the hotel room. What daft apebuff. Look at those two up there, looking down at the river. I'm missing the green man. 7, 6, 5. Can we get there? I'm probably going to fall over now because I can't see where I'm going. Whoa, just about. No, I never think of Lisbon as having a beach. I mean, it's just the side of the river, really. It looks kind of sandy and beachy. Oh, it smells a bit seweragey, slightly. Maybe it's coming from under there. There are pigeons under there. Oh, look at the seagulls and things bobbing around on the water. Looks a bit murky, like compared to the sea in the Algarve. It's not nice and transparent, but you wouldn't really expect it to be, I don't suppose. I wonder if there's a boat coming past. Yes, actually, over there. And it's such a long way out, but it's funny, it causes this rippling effect. Yeah, here come the powerful waves. Just gonna get that bit of sea glass. I've got a friend who collects sea glass because she does craft projects with it, which she then sells. So whenever I see any, I pick it up for her. I can see some sea glass down there, but I think I'm gonna get wet if I try and go for it. Got a few little bits though. I shall desand them carefully and pop them in my bag. I'm wondering what these structures were formerly. They're looking a little bit rusted now. Water down there, very murky looking water. Ooh, I'm heading back now. I could have stayed there all day. I felt so peaceful just pottering around picking up bits of sea glass. I've agreed to be back in about 10 minutes to see my boyfriend. I think my phone is working. I tried it. I think I've got data at last. Thank goodness for that. I just need to find out if my daughter's got it, you know, back there in the UK. Hopefully she has. We'll see. Right, this is my plan for the next 10 minutes. Find a shop, buy little cartons of drinks or something, because we've got no tea or coffee making facilities in the room. And I just can't bear to wake up first thing in the morning and not have a cup of tea. So I'm going to see if I can find some kind of milky carton drinks, even if it's a chocolate milk, just something nice and comforting to have in the room. Needless to say, there are loads of restaurants here as well. There's a pizzeria there. What's that one? I don't know. Cocktails. Beer museum. I don't know what a beer museum is. I've been in that Lisbon Story Centre before. It's like the history of Lisbon. I went with my child. It was, well, she was more childy than now. What would she have been? 13 maybe, something like that, maybe 12, and she thoroughly enjoyed it. She wants to go back one day. It's not a dusty old dry museum. Oh no, it's very interactive. We really enjoyed it. You have an audio tour on and it's really nicely done, in my opinion. And the English on the audio tour in there, in the Lisbon Story, it's like a basic English. It's really well done, beautifully done. I think the sound effects and things like that mixed in to make it even more realistic. But because it's quite basic, it would be good for people for whom English is not their first language, if you know what I mean. I love those trams. Haven't been on one for absolutely ages, actually. That's a bit of a remarkable frontage on that building there. I'm going to have a closer look. I think I'm going to have to go to the shop later. Well, that looks absolutely amazing. I might have to go and have a little nose in there, see what it is. Oh, it's a bike. Very fast. Oh, another one. Portos de Nossa Senhora de Conceição Velha. We're going to sneak in and see what happens. I'm inside. That ceiling's worth a shot. Look at that. Wowie. The rope's off here. Look, can't proceed. And turning around, we can see there's a choir loft up there with a little organ. I'd better pop back out now and get back to my boyfriend. I'm late. It's 2:30. We've had a little bit of an incident, haven't we, IB? IB's been my glamorous assistant. Right, this is what happened. You know, I went on that lovely little beach, and at one point I said, oh, it's a bit whiffy, isn't it? Yeah, it was whiffy because somebody had obviously dug a little hole, had a poo in the sand and covered it over again. And I walked in it, but I didn't realise until I got back to the hotel. Well, I went outside, took my shoes off, brought them all the way up to the room, showered them off. IB was glamorously helping me by holding the shower jet nozzle over the toilet so I could squirt it down. Now, I had the foresight to strip off to my underwear because I had a feeling there'd be a bit of splashback, and there was, and even a bit splashed on my lip. So I was like, don't move. Anyway. Too late. Anyway, it was, we won't go into any more details. They're now spotlessly clean. They're now more spotlessly clean than they've ever been in their life, but they're a bit wet. IB wants to go and buy a pair of shoes anyway. So I think I was actually eyeing up some of the shoes and thinking I might get myself some yesterday, but now I've got even more of a reason because I've got wet shoes. So I'm going to end today's vlog here and pick it up when we go to the Fado Museum for the next vlog. So thank you very much for watching this one. Could you please give it a like if you liked it, subscribe down below, hit the notification bell if you'd like to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!